And let me make this a disclaimer. This is not a, oh, leave college and leave school because they ain't gonna do nothing for you and like no, hell no. Hello bugs, it's your girl Jennah and I'm back at it again with another YouTube video. And in this one we're going to be having a little chit chat about why I stopped going to school or what was my reasons for quitting college. So if you're interested, keep on watching. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some tea before my anxiety come running through the door. Calm it down. And if you see smoke going on in the camera, that's because
real hot girl shit.
I have a little incense over here burning. You know, keep incense on deck. Always got the good vibes going on. Like some Palo Santo. You probably.
Oh my God!
Whoa. So my phone just broke. If it's a little bump in the road, if things don't go your way, if your phone just suddenly breaks and shatters and your life crashes,
just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Because we got shit to do. Okay, we can't let stuff stop us. All right. Period.
Period, sir. Ooh. Period, sir.
My first or big main reason I would say is because I felt like I was going through a big state of just depression. It was just like I was so unhappy with every little thing that I was doing. Like I would literally wake up and be just disgusted with what I was doing on a day-to-day. Like I just didn't feel creative. I didn't have the sense of making YouTube videos. I didn't have the sense of talking to people. Like I did not want to go outside.
I'm gonna keep my black ass in this house. Fuck today.
I didn't want to leave my dorm. Like people would always be welcome. They know they will always be welcomed in my room, but I was just like, I refuse to go in the outside world. Like
I ain't going outside today.
It's just too much to deal with. I'd rather just be in my safe place. I'd rather just be in my own, you know. Being there was wasting my time. In a sense, it was just like I was just letting things pass me by. Like,
and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, or maybe next semester. No, do it right now.
Letting, you know, days pass me by where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be happy one day. Or you wake up every day and you're running on coffee, you know, you ain't sleep all night, you in a library, you're a part of 8 different organizations, and, you know, just overly like involved with everything. And I didn't see myself like that yet. I mean, I seen and heard people saying that they could see it in me, that, you know, they believed in me, but I didn't believe in myself. I really realized at that moment that my why wasn't for me. And I'm like, hold on. Like, wait a minute, because, you know, what is my major, for example? What is my major? And I'm like, why is it this? Like, I heard this somewhere. That's why it's this. And somebody said this was easy. That's why it's this. And it's like, this isn't high school part 2. Like, this is how people get their literal careers. This is how people make money. Not saying that that's all people do for the rest of their lives, because I am a firm believer in having different sources of income, having money come from all different venues. I am one to believe that is true. So, yeah, it was just like, what am I really here for? Like, what am I doing? Like, and you know, I thought back and I'm like, well, I know all my friends was talking about college and this was their next step, and I didn't want to be the one that was sitting home with a job and just like don't know what they're doing with their life. I was the next one in line. Like older cousins of mine didn't necessarily go to college. They started families at a young age or things like that. And I'm like, I'm doing this because I know this is coming into my life where I want this to be, you know, a certain way, you know, and that, you know, you have that passion and that drive behind it. That's where the why really comes from, or that's where you really feel where you putting your all into things and where you feel like you getting things accomplished. Like, I didn't feel that way there. You know, I just felt like I was just crossing things off just to feel, you know, busy. I wasn't productive. I wasn't doing things because I wanted to do them. I was doing things because other people was telling me to do them. Like, I like freedom. When I tell you every day of the week I was busy.
I'm over here very booked and busy.
Like, it was just never free time. And I don't like that. I like to be able to be young, wild, and free. Like, for the rest of my life, I don't care if I'm 80 years old. I want to be young, wild, and free. Like, ever since, again, I was a child, my mom at a young age, she was like, look, I don't want you doing this, but I'll allow you to do this. You know, like, still having that freedom to go outside all day, run around, and come back in the house, like stuff like that. Another big thing for me is that, like, every weekend, because my school was so close, like, it was the next city, like, down, like, kind of. It was like a good hour and some change away from my hometown, I guess, my home city. So when I came back, every weekend, I'm like, I don't want to leave. Like, I would literally take something from school and bring it back with me sometimes just to like slowly move my stuff back home. And I didn't even realize I was doing it until like my whole room wound up being like my whole room at home. So, and I was just like, I need more time, man. Like, again, so I realized once I was here for like the summer term, the last term I did was like spring 2019. And then I went into summer and I was doing my classes online, and I got all the easy classes that my friend told me about, you know, even the classes that you can like look up the answers to. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I would do that and I would get the good grades. I would do all my work, and then I'm just like,
Fuck school! Fuck all this bullshit! What the fuck? The fuck?
like, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm literally legitly tired of doing this all the time, like missing 11:59 stuff and, you know, just all that stuff. That was just so aggravating. Like, some people could deal with it. Kudos and shout out to you, but I refuse. My grades just started slowly going down. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not doing the work. I'm not doing it anymore. I'll deal with the consequences later. I'm not dealing with this right now. This is none of my concern. I'm not dealing with this. And I realized that I don't have to go back. You know, like, I know that people will be disappointed in me. I know that people won't be expecting this. I know a lot of people will be looking for me. I know, you know, people are going to be asking questions. I know, but I am willing to deal with this, you know, when people realize. That's what I did. I was like, basically, Mom, I'm not going. And she's just like, why? Like, what happened? Like, is there something that you can like potentially fix? Is it your grades? Is it like money? Like, what is it? And trust me, I wasn't doing the scholarship work, you know, to get the money, because I wasn't getting it. I was getting financial aid stuff because, you know, my mom wasn't really making as much, so we were able to obtain like all of the financial support from the government. As far as FAFSA, we were able to get all of that, but that wasn't enough. Obviously, it's a university, it's a big, well-known university, so I would have to take out loans, and luckily, thank God, I don't have a lot, you know, to pay. I have about like $6 grand, so if you're feeling a little, you know, generous with your refund checks and which income tax checks to donate to your girl, I'll leave the Cash App, you know, right there. I had to face my family, and I told my Nana about it. I told my boyfriend about it, and basically, I know a lot of people were thinking he was the reason why I didn't go back to school, and I'm just like, mind your business, bitch. Mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, bitch. That's so falsely like identified. I feel offended. It's like, you make me feel like I'm just like some lost little girl who fell in love, and now she's just blinded, and whatever happens. It doesn't matter because love. And no. And that's basically the main reasons on why I decided to stop going to school. But I would say my advice is to just listen to your heart. Like, I promise you, listening to your heart can get you in so many opportunities, so many positions you never thought you would be in. Like, I am finally doing something for me. People be like posting their babies and stuff and be like, this is my why, this is why I go so hard, I ain't never gonna stop, and all this other stuff, you know. Like, I want to rep that hard for myself. Like, just trusting yourself, talking to yourself, nurturing yourself can get you so many more places than anybody ever could.
And in that order.
You know, it takes a good support system, because that's what I have. I have a great support system. My friends, my family, they always push me to do whatever I love to do. And I know that all of my things that I want to see prosper, and all the things that I want to see come into fruition, is going to happen. I know it for a fact. I feel that. You have to feel that. You have to want it for yourself. You know, and whatever you do, you just got to really want it. Period. And I'm not saying that people that go to school, and I'm not saying that people that work at jobs and stuff are like, they're stupid and they're working for the white man. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, just follow your heart. I promise you, you'll be way better off. So that's all I have for you all. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you got my gist onto why, you know, I just didn't go to school anymore. So if this video was, you know, up your alley, or if you liked it in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and give it a like, leave a comment, share it if you want, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.